Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Ninjaxtx, and I'm back to share another video with you guys. This video is the 42nd video in my 5th round of philosophy videos. Alright, so we've all experienced new challenges during this pandemic. And some things have come to light. Things that some of us knew, but a lot of us swept under the carpet. Yeah. And now that they've come to light due to the pandemic, the protest and whatnot, people still want to bury their heads in the sand and say, well, that's not really a thing. It's not really. This is all in everybody's head. No. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys two prime examples. All right. And I usually don't talk about my family, but in a situation when I have to. All right. Now, I'm not gonna get into specifics about what happened, but my sister works in the home healthcare, or she works in the healthcare field, and she ended up contracting COVID. Then my niece contracted it. Then I had a couple friends pass away from it. And then I had a friend of mine tell me that he thought that COVID was a hoax. Really? When you look at all this, can you really say that COVID is a hoax? When you look at all this going on, can you really say that COVID is a hoax? That we're doing everything we can to get it under control? And if somebody had, and this was my friend's reaction, if somebody had COVID, that means they didn't take care of themselves? Really? That means that they had another health condition that contributed to it? Really? How can somebody fix their mouth to say that? COVID is not a hoax, people. It's affecting people every day. And now, my sister is okay. My sister still has issues from it. She's going back to work and everything, but she still has issues from it. My niece, she seems to be fine. But you can't tell me with this many people dying that it's a hoax. You can't tell me that when this many people still have problems with other things after COVID has run its course with them, and they still have other issues because of it. They call it long hauler's disease. You can't tell me that it's just a hoax. Nor can you tell me if I wear a mask, I'm not a patriot. If I'm wearing a mask, I'm not an American. That's what I've been told by friends of mine. maybe burying their heads in the sand is how they deal with challenges. And it's not their fault. It's not. It's I don't. Now, if they see the truth and they continue to bury their heads in the sand, yes, it's their fault. That is the very definition of insanity to me. Um, then you had, then I had a, then I had a talk with some friend of mine that had to do with all the racial unrest, and I've talked about this before. We can't get anywhere if we're not sitting. We can't get anywhere if we sit back and let it happen. We gotta wake up and we gotta talk about this, and we gotta talk about it until somebody listens. We can't stop talking about it, but we also have to take action, and we have to. Hold on, y'all. I'm not saying do violence. No, I'm saying we have to take action through the system to change the system. If we want the system to change, we got to do the work to change it. And before anybody tells me that racism doesn't exist and all that crap, yes, it does. I deal with it every day. Because, and I don't talk about this on. I don't talk about this. But maybe if I do talk about it, maybe it'll help somebody. That's why I started these videos, so I'm going to talk about it. I had now. I have friends that are African American. I have friends that are Caucasian. I have friends that are Asian. I have friends from all different walks of life and different races. If you are of a different race, and yeah, I realize I'm going to alienate a lot of people with this. I don't care if you want to delete yourself off my channel, go ahead. But people say that white privilege doesn't exist. The people that say that irritate me to no end, because the fact that you can walk down the street and not get shot and not be in fear of getting arrested for just being on the street, yeah, that's your white privilege. Because I guarantee you, if okay, let's say I went out with one of my white friends, and this has happened to me before, and we're in the elevator. A lady that was, I say she was in her early, maybe late 50s, early 60s. She literally, I was having a conversation with my friend. And she butts in and says, well, he needs to know his place, talking to me. Saying that I needed to know my place, that I didn't have the right to talk to him like that. And that if my friend didn't put me in my place, she was going to. Who exactly defines what my place is? What gives you the what gives anybody else the right to define what my place is other than God and myself? We all have a place in America, and that place is together. It's not separate. It's not spread apart. It's not segregated anymore. It's together. And until we learn to work together, none of these things are going to change. We're still going to have racism. We're still going to have violence. Violence is a fact. But the thing about it is, how do we deal with that violence? And how do we put it to rest when we can? But what exactly is my place? I want to ask you guys this, and I'm talking to anybody that's watching my video. What do you think my place is? And what exactly gives you the right to tell me what my place is? It's 2021, y'all. We gotta come up off this mess. We gotta get the help that we need to make this world a better place. It ain't gonna change if we sit back and do nothing. We gotta do something, and we gotta do it right, and we gotta do it peaceful. And we gotta do it within the system to change the system. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it made sense to you guys. I hope that touched someone's heart. I hope that made someone think about how they may be living life. Peace, take care of yourselves and each other. One world, one love. If you have any questions, comments, requests, etc., please send them to my YouTube account, or if you know how to get in touch with me on my personal Facebook, my Twitter, my private training group, Black Talent Combatives, my Instagram, or any other form of social media, please feel free to do so there. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. I will see some of you tomorrow for my chairman and the screamer lesson at 11:45 tomorrow morning. Bye for now.